Now, good morning. Today we will have a video English lesson. In this video English lesson, we will do quick trip on grammar. Let's start with the basic sentence. A brown dog jumped clumsily over the gate. Can you identify the noun in the sentence? Nouns are persons, places, or things. And here, of course, dog and the gate nouns in the sentence. We have two nouns in the sentence. And how do you think? What about pronouns? Can you find from the sentence the pronoun a brown dog jumped clumsily over the gate? No, there are no pronouns in the sentence, but we can change the noun into and replace it. A brown dog jumped clumsily over it. You see here, it. We can take one of the nouns, the gate, and replace the pronoun it. A brown dog jumped clumsily over it. Pronouns, what are pronouns? Pronouns, they are I, we, you, they, he, she, and it. And there are more too. Pronouns. Pronouns are used to replace nouns. These pronouns are used to replace nouns. And what about adjective? Adjective. You see here, adjective. What about adjective? A brown dog jumped clumsily over the gate. Do you see an adjective? Do you see an adjective from this sentence? Yes, we can see a brown. This is an adjective. Adjective describes noun. Here it describes dog, yeah? A brown dog. It isn't a white dog, or it isn't a short dog. It is a brown dog. And what about the verb? How do you think? What about the verb in this sentence? Where is here verb? Jumped is an action. Here the verb is jumped. You see, jumped. A brown dog jumped clumsily over the gate. That is the action. That is the action verb. This is an action verb. And what about the adverb? Where is here the adverb? Adverb describes how the dog jumped. Then adverb here will be the clumsily. How jumped. The dog jumped clumsily, not quickly or not nervously. It jumped clumsily. And what about the preposition? Here, preposition. This is a preposition. Preposition is over. A brown dog jumped clumsily over the gate. Preposition. Prepositions usually come before a noun and express a relation to another word or moment in the sentence. What about here in the sentence a and the? What are parts of speech are they? Of course, they are these are articles. Tenses, we will look through tenses, and in English language has a lot of tenses. Here you see there are present tenses, and past tenses, and future tenses. There are present tenses that are happening now, and the future tense happening in future. So let's look at this one. My sister is in London. My sister is London. It is that talks about now. You see, it talks about now. My sister is London now. This is that is a present tense. By simply changing the verb, changing this verb, we are talking about the past. Here you see we changed is to the was. My sister was in London. If we change the verb again, this is here in the present, here in the past tense, you see, past. My sister was in London. And changing, if we change this verb to the will be, my sister will be in London. Now we are speaking about the future. You see, most of language have past tense, present tense, and the future tenses. But English has aspects to those time periods. Simple tenses, continuous tenses, perfect tenses, and the present continuous tenses. This shows the time, at what time the things will happen. So look at these examples. First, we will see the simple tenses. The simple tenses used to express actions at a point in time. For example, they are usually complete actions, and here, for example, we will eat pizza in an hour. We will eat pizza in an hour. Here, will eat. We will eat. This is now, but we will eat in the future. You see here, in the future, and we will start this in an hour, and we will complete in an hour, and we will complete. It is simple future sentence. It is simple future sentence. And here, look, we ate pizza in an hour ago. In an hour ago. We ate pizza in an hour ago. This is also simple, and we ate pizza in an hour. Here, ate. And this here is showing past. Simple past tense. Here, you see? Okay, now we will look through about continuous tenses. Continuous tenses. Continuous tenses. Continuous tenses are used to represent ongoing actions at a certain point in time. For example, we will be staying in Paris on my birthday. You see? Here, my birthday is a point in time. We will be arriving in few days earlier, or few days leaving after. Few days earlier or after. We will be staying. We will be staying. This is a continuous action. Continuous, for example, here, was he sleeping when I called? Was he sleeping when I called? This is in the past. The question, you see, in the past, when I called. Was he sleeping? Continuous sentences are used to describe continuous action that can be interrupted by other action. Interrupt when I called, and was he sleeping? He is sleeping. The third sentence, he is sleeping now. He is sleeping now. In this sentence, now is now the other point in time. Now in another point in time. Now we will look through about the perfect tenses. Perfect tenses are used to connect two related actions in time. For example, I had finished the report by the time the semester ended. You see, this situation happened in the past. And I had finished the report by the time the semester ended. Here, had finished the report by the time. Here, so in the sentence, there are two related actions. Had finished the report by the time and the semester ended. Then here I am showing the relationship of two sentences, and I am showing which happened first. Here, which the first will be had finished the report, and the second by the time semester ended. Then we put past perfect tense in this. I had finished the report by the time. Then the next sentence, I will have finished the report by the time I graduate. Here again, in the future, yeah. Again, two actions related here. Two actions, this action and this action are related. Now let's look perfect plus continuous tenses. Perfect plus continuous tense are used to emphasize an ongoing action's duration. And we usually paired with some description of how long something happened. For example, I have been running for hours. Here, have been running. I have been running. Here, we are emphasize how long I have been, and this action probably will continue. You see, here he's running, and probably it will continue. The second sentence, we will have been dating for 10 years by Christmas. Here in the sentence, it was the same simple. Here the speakers emphasize in the sentence. The speaker emphasize how long they have been dating. We will have been dating for 10 years by Christmas. You see, for 10 years. For example, I had traveled. This is a past perfect simple. You see, I had traveled. Here, I is a subject. And what is had? Had is had. It's a verb, auxiliary verb. And the past participle, this is traveled. Past participle. Participle. And this is a past perfect simple. The second sentence, I had been traveling. I had been traveling. And here, had this is also auxiliary verb. I is a subject. And been, also verb, been. And the traveling, this is a past participle. Present participle. Present participle. This is also past perfect continuous. Here, past perfect continuous tenses. Past perfect continuous tenses. This is a ongoing event happened before a past event. For example, I had been sleeping for hours when the phone rang. This is a past perfect continuous tense.